just giving a heads up, I'm recording now, and again, this is for my YouTube channel, and again, it's completely up to you if we can take it out later. It doesn't really matter. I really don't care. But anyway, do you have any more questions? Because you had a lot in the beginning. Do you have any more
No,
questions? Okay. So
no,
you said you've never really tried it, right?
no.
Okay. So if it works, again, awesome, great. But if it doesn't, no pressure. Okay. Like for hypnosis to work, it takes two people. Like I can be a great hypnotist, or I can be a shitty hypnotist, or you can be a really great subject or not so good. It just, if it works, awesome. If it doesn't, it's completely fine. Just let me know because I don't want to waste your time too. Okay. So are you sitting in a chair or where are you right now?
Yes, it's a
You're sitting in
chair.
a chair? Okay, awesome. It looks like a fancy chair too, by the way. Um, but yeah. Anyways, can you hear me pretty clear?
What?
Can you hear me pretty clear?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, you said what? So I was like, I guess you can't hear me. Yeah.
I can.
All right. So anyway, we'll go ahead and start. Go ahead and just sit up straight and put your hands by your side, or just try to be as comfortable as you can be. And whenever you're ready, just close your eyes. Okay. I know you said you're a little bit scared, and that's completely natural. I'll try to explain it as we go, how we're gonna do this, because I want to make sure that you experience it in the best way possible. Take a really nice deep breath in, and a nice deep breath out. Take another really nice deep breath in, and a nice deep breath out. In order to experience hypnosis, all you have to do is really focus on yourself, really focus on relaxing, beginning with your breathing. Take another nice deep breath in, and a nice deep breath out. Take another really nice deep breath in, and a nice deep breath out. We're gonna do the same thing, but this time hold your breath as long as you can. Take a really nice deep breath in, hold it now, just keep holding it. I'm gonna count from 3 to 1. When I reach the number 1, just allow your shoulders to completely relax as you exhale in 3, 2, 1. Just feel your shoulders relax and just feel how amazing it is, how nice it is to allow your shoulders to relax. Now, what we're gonna do is something called the suggestibility test. I just want to see how good your subconscious is as I talk to it right now. If you truly want to experience hypnosis, if you really, really want to try hypnosis, make sure you follow this next suggestion. This is really important. No matter what I say, no matter what you do now, just keep your eyes completely closed. Just keep your eyes completely closed no matter what happens. Now take another really nice, slow, deep breath in. Hold it for a quick second. And just exhale now. You're doing really good now. Again, even though your eyes are completely closed, just keep your eyes completely closed. And even though it's closed, just put your right hand on the top of your head. Just put your right hand on the top of your head, all the way to the top of your head. Perfect. Just like that. Keep your eyes completely closed. And now, even though your eyes are completely closed, look at your right hand on the top of your head. Your eyeballs looking up, staring up at your right hand on the top of your head now. And what you'll find is the more your eyeballs look up and stare up at your right hand on the top of your head, the more your eyelids are going to be completely stuck shut now. The more you try to open your eyes, the more they're going to be completely stuck shut. Now try to open your eyes and see if they're stuck shut now. Now stop trying, just relax your eyes. You're doing really good. In a moment, I'm going to snap my fingers. As soon as I snap my fingers, just let your right hand wrap by your side. And as soon as it does, just allow yourself to become even more focused, even more relaxed. In 3, 2, 1. Just let your right hand drop by your side. And as soon as it does, just allow yourself to become even more focused. Just relax your eyes. You're doing really good. Take another really nice, slow, deep breath in. And slow, deep breath out. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Just like that, you're doing really good. And that means that I can do something called a rapid induction. And what that means is I can let you experience hypnosis really, really fast. In a moment, I'm going to say the word sleep. When I say the word sleep, you're not going to fall asleep. You're not going to pass out. However, as soon as I say the word sleep, just let your head fall to your chest. Nod your head if you understand. Perfect. As soon as I say the word sleep, let your head fall to your chest. And as soon as it does, just allow this instant wave of relaxation to happen, beginning from the top of your head to the tip of your toes. Take another really nice, slow, deep breath in, and slow, deep breath out. Slow, deep breath in, and slow, deep breath out. Now, instead of taking slow deep breaths in and slow deep breaths out, hyperventilate and breathe in and breathe out really fast, just like that. Perfect. Even faster and faster. Breathe in and breathe out even faster and faster. Now, as fast as you can, really focus on your breathing and breathe in as fast as you can, even faster. You're doing pretty good. Even faster and faster and faster, as fast as you can, even faster and faster. And 3, 2, 1, sleep all the way down. I'm gonna count from 5 down to 1 with every number. Just allow yourself to sink and melt even deeper, becoming even more focused and more relaxed, beginning with the number 5, deeper. 4, absolutely focused. 3, completely letting go. And 2, you're so close to that final number. Take another really nice, slow, deep breath in. And just 1, just drop all the way down. The deeper you go, the better you feel, the better you feel. The deeper you completely go. Take another really nice deep breath in. Hold it as long as you can. I'm going to count again from 3 to 1. When I reach that number 1, just allow your body to sink and melt all the way down to your chair as you exhale in 3, 2, 1. Sleep all the way down. Even deeper, sinking and melting and dropping. Even deeper, even further down towards the chair. Take another really nice, slow, deep breath in. Slow, deep breath out. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. In a moment, I'm going to snap my fingers. As soon as I snap my fingers, just imagine 100 helium balloons being tied to your right hand. As soon as I snap my fingers, just allow your right hand to go up and up in the air. And what you'll find is the more your right hand goes up, the more you relax. And the more you relax, the higher it completely goes. So go ahead and take another really nice, slow, deep breath in. And 3, 2, 1. Just imagine 100 helium balloons tied to your right hand now. And again, the more your right hand goes up, the more you relax. And the more you relax, the higher it completely goes. In a moment, I'm going to snap my fingers again. And this time, just imagine 200 more helium balloons being tied to your right hand in 3, 2, 1. Just feel 200 more helium balloons tied to your right hand now. And again, the more your right hand goes up, the more you relax. And the more you relax, the higher it completely goes. In a moment, I'm going to snap my fingers again. And this time, we're going to put 300 more helium balloons tied to your right hand in 3, 2, 1. Just feel 300 more helium balloons tied to your right hand now. And again, the more your right hand goes up, the more you relax. And the more you relax, the higher it completely goes. In a moment, I'm going to snap my fingers again. And this time, we're going to cut the strings in every single helium balloons. As soon as I snap my fingers and cut the strings, your right hand is going to instantly drop all the way down. And at the same time, as soon as I snap my fingers and cut the strings, all the helium balloons are going to go up and up in the sky. And what you'll find is your body and mind's going to do the same thing. As soon as I snap my fingers and cut the strings, your body's going to instantly drop 1,000,000,000 times deeper, sinking and melting down to your chair. And at the same time, your mind's going to completely let go as it floats up and up in the sky. Take another really nice, slow, deep breath in. And 3, 2, 1. Cut the strings so you go 1,000,000,000 times deeper, sinking and melting even deeper and deeper and deeper. Now, the deeper you go, the better you feel. The better you feel, the deeper you completely go. Take another really nice, slow, deep breath in. And hold it now. Just keep holding it. I'm going to count again from 3 to 1. When I reach the number 1, just allow yourself to sink even further as you exhale in 3, 2, 1. Just like that, sinking and melting, feeling your body sinking further, feeling heavier now. We're going to do the same thing. Take a nice deep breath in, hold it again, and just keep holding it. Feel your lungs expand. I'm going to count from 3 to 1 and just exhale in 3, 2, 1, just like that. Going even deeper and deeper now. And just keep doing that now. Deep breaths in, deep breaths out, deep breaths in, and deep breaths out. Because right now you're probably still aware of all the noises in the background. You're probably still thinking, and that's completely fine. You're still trying to figure out what you're doing, and that's also completely fine. But at the same time, you're also aware of this amazing relaxing sensation beginning with your lungs. Because all you have to do to experience hypnosis is to become completely aware of this amazing relaxing sensation beginning with your breathing. So just keep doing that now. Deep breaths in, deep breaths out. So just allow it to happen every time you take a nice deep breath in. Just feel your lungs expand. Every time your lungs expand, the more wonderful, the more amazing, the more relaxing it completely feels. So just allow it to happen. Just allow my voice to guide you, and just allow yourself to enjoy this amazing, wonderful, relaxing sensation beginning with your lungs. Every time you become aware of your lungs expanding, the more wonderful, the more relaxing it completely feels. Every time your lungs expand, every time you relax, it becomes easier it is for you to focus. It becomes easier it is for you to drop even deeper and deeper now. In a moment, I'm gonna snap my fingers, and as soon as I snap my fingers, just allow your eyes to roll all the way to the back of your mind, just like whenever you were looking at your right hand on the top of your head. However, this time, as soon as your eyes roll up to the back of your mind, you can just allow this fuzzy tingling sensation to happen, beginning at the back of your mind in 3, 2, 1. Just roll your eyes to the back of your mind now. And the more your eyeballs look up and stare up at the back of your mind, the more wonderful, the more amazing this tingling sensation feels. Every time you do it, it becomes more amazing. So just allow it to happen. Just allow yourself to become aware of this tingly, fuzzy sensation beginning at the back of your mind. As you allow yourself to enjoy it, the more it spreads and travels further and further. From the back of your mind, roll your eyes as it goes up to the top of your head, this tingly sensation now. And now from the top of your head, this fuzzy tingling sensation is gonna go all the way down to the front of your face. And from the front of your face, this tingly sensation is going to begin to relax all the tiny muscles in the front of your eyes, all the tiny muscles on your nose, your lips, your chin, your ears, as it becomes completely immense with this wonderful tingling sensation. And now from the front of your face, it's going to spread even further. Every time you roll your eyes naturally to the back of your mind, the more relaxing, the more wonderful it feels. Every time you do it, it becomes easier. Every time you do it, the more you feel this amazing tingling sensation. From the back of your mind to the top of your head to the front of your face, it's going to travel even further all the way through the back of your ears. From the back of your ears, it's going to spread even faster down through your neck. This tingling sensation relax you even more. And now, from your neck, this tingling sensation is going to spread down through your shoulders. And from your shoulders, it flows even further. So it trickles down like a waterfall down through your arms, through your hands. And now from your hands, it's going to go all the way down through your fingers. And from your fingers, it tingles even more. From your fingers, it tingles further through your fingertips. And from your fingertips, it's going to go back up through your shoulders. Take another nice, really slow, deep breath in. Hold it again. Just feel your lungs expand, being filled with this tingling sensation as you exhale in 3, 2, 1. Just let it push through your stomach now. And from your stomach, this wonderful, relaxing, tingling sensation swirls all the way down. From your stomach, it swirls all the way down through your legs. From your legs, it goes down through your hips, now through your knees, and now even deeper through your feet. From your feet, it goes even deeper all the way down to the tip of your toes. This amazing, wonderful, tingling sensation, beginning from the back of your mind as you roll your eyes, going to the top of your head, going all the way down to the tip of your toes. Because the deeper you go, the better you feel. The better you feel, the deeper you completely go. As you go further and further, further and further now. I'm gonna count again from 5 down to 1, and with every single number, just allow your head to drop all the way down towards your chest. And as soon as it does, you're going to be 1,000 times more relaxed, 1,000 times more focused like never before. You can just feel how every single number weighs your head down deeper and further. Beginning with the number 5, take a nice deep breath in. And as soon as you exhale, you go to the number 4, feeling heavier. And 3, becoming even more relaxed. 2, you're so close to the final number. Just let your head fall down to your chest. And 3, 2, 1. Drop even deeper. That's it, sinking and melting all the way down. That's it, going even deeper and deeper. Now, the deeper you go, the more it becomes easier for you to drop. Just like that, even deeper. Your body sinking and melting. Your head becoming loose and limp like a ragdoll. Your shoulders becoming absolutely relaxed. Your neck becoming so amazingly relaxed. It cannot support your head. As you go deeper and deeper, further and further, faster, deeper and further. Now, just like that. In a moment, I'm gonna ask you to open your eyes. You're gonna feel wonderful, amazing, and relaxed. However, as soon as I say the word sleep, you instantly drop twice as deep. You instantly let your head fall to your chest, and you instantly become twice as focused, twice as relaxed than you are right now. Nod your head if you understand. Again, in a moment, I'm going to ask you to open your eyes, and what you'll find is as soon as you open your eyes, you feel amazing and relaxed and wonderful. However, as soon as I say the word sleep, you instantly let your head fall to your chest, and you instantly drop twice as deep, twice as focused than you are right now. Nod your head if you understand as you go even deeper and deeper. The deeper you go, the better you feel. The better you feel, the deeper you completely go. 1, 2, 3, open your eyes, feeling refreshed, energized, and amazing. Go ahead and just open your eyes. Go ahead and close your eyes. Take a really nice deep breath in. And 3, 2, 1, sleep all the way down, even deeper and deeper and deeper. Now, every time I say sleep, you drop twice as deep, twice as focused than you are right now. Every time I say sleep, it becomes easier. Instantly letting your head fall down to your chest. Nod your head if you understand. Because you know how good it feels to drop. You know how good it feels to relax as you go deeper every time it happens. Because the deeper you go, the better you feel, the better you feel, the deeper you completely go. 1, 2, 3, open your eyes, feeling refreshed, energized, and amazing. How are you doing?
Good.
You feel good? Go ahead and close your eyes. Take another really nice deep breath in. And 3, 2, 1, sleep just like that, even deeper and deeper and deeper. Now, as soon as your head falls to your chest, you instantly drop. Just like that, twice as deep, twice as focused. And again, every time it happens, it becomes easier. Every time you open your eyes, you feel less awake. And every time I say the word sleep, you go deeper like never before. Even when you think you're your deepest point, the deeper you go and the deeper you go, the better you absolutely feel. Nod your head if you understand as you go even deeper now. Deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper still. 1, 2, 3, open your eyes, feeling refreshed. And 3, 2, 1, sleep all the way down, even deeper and deeper and deeper, sinking all the way down, flowing down to this amazing state of focus, this amazing state of relaxation. In a moment, I'm gonna ask you to open your eyes, and what you'll find is everything I say becomes your reality. Everything I say becomes the absolute truth. Just like whenever you're dreaming, and the more you follow along, the deeper you go, and the deeper you go, the better you completely feel. Nod your head if you understand, as you go even deeper and deeper, because you know how good it feels to drop. Just like that, sinking and melting deeper now. So again, in a moment, I'm going to ask you to open your eyes, and what you'll find is everything I say becomes your reality. Everything I say becomes the absolute truth. So in a moment, I'm going to ask you to open your eyes, and what you'll find is you cannot remember your own name. The more you try to remember your name, the more it just completely fades away. Nod your head if you understand. Just imagine your name being tied to a helium balloon. The more you try to catch it, the more it just floats up and up in the sky. The more you try to remember your name, the more it just completely disappears. Nod your head if you understand. Because like I said, everything I say becomes your reality. Everything I say becomes the absolute truth. Because you know how good it feels to drop even deeper and deeper and further now. Now, in a moment, I'm going to ask you to open your eyes. Every time you open your eyes, you feel wonderful, refreshed, and energized. However, as soon as I say sleep, it becomes easier. It is for you to drop every time it happens. It becomes more instant, more powerful, more immense. 1, 2, 3, open your eyes, feeling refreshed, energized, and amazing. I'm so sorry, I completely forgot to introduce myself again. This is for my YouTube channel. We're just going to do a test real quick. My name is Patrick, but what was your name, by the way? Did you hear what I said?
Yes.
So we're just gonna do a quick test because it's hard, right? I'm not sure if you're actually hypnotized or not, but my name is Patrick. Again, this is for my channel. But what was your name, by the way?
I don't know.
Okay, just relax, okay? It only works as long as you want it to work, so just be comfortable. We're gonna do a quick test real quick. As soon as you touch your forehead, only when you touch your forehead, you'll remember your name. As soon as you stop touching your forehead, your name's gonna be completely gone. Go ahead and touch your forehead. Again, my name is Patrick, and what's your name?
My name's Clara.
Nice to meet you. Can you slow down and say it again? I'm so sorry.
It's Clara, like Clara in English.
Claire. But Clara or Clara?
Clara.
Clara. Okay, nice to meet you. Claire. I'll just say Claire if you don't mind. But anyway,
No.
as soon as you go ahead and stop touching your forehead, and now it's just gone. Again, my name is Patrick, and what's your name?
What is wrong with me?
What is wrong with you? I think you're a little bit hypnotized is what's wrong with you. But I'm just trying to show you. So like I'm not doing anything. I'm just talking to your subconscious, okay? This is how powerful your subconscious is. So normally when people talk to you and ask you your name, you don't think about it, right? You don't like look at your phone and try to figure out what your name is because that would be weird if you have to remember it every time. So normally when people ask you, you don't think about it. It's just instant. Like you just think about it. Your subconscious just pulled it out and your name's right there. But right now, I've talked to your subconscious, and that's why you don't remember. So anyway, this is how powerful your mind is. And do you want your name back?
Yes.
You might need it one of these days.
No, I need it.
Oh, you need it? Okay, go ahead and touch your forehead. And yeah, go ahead and touch it. And what's your name?
Clara.
There you go. So anytime people ask you your name, you can just touch your forehead, or do you want it completely back? I'm
I
I'm
can't remember.
I'm just messing with you. Obviously, I'll give it back to you. I'll give it back to you. Go ahead and just close your eyes. Take a really nice deep breath in. And 3, 2, 1, sleep all the way down, even deeper and deeper. Now, the deeper you go, the better you feel. The better you feel, the more you drop. Even deeper. I'm gonna count with 3 all the way to 1. And with every number, you can just feel yourself sinking, being pulled in even deeper to this amazing, wonderful, relaxing state of focus. When all you have to do is listen and drop to the number 3 deeper, 2 becoming even more focused. Take another nice deep breath in, and 1 just drop all the way down, even deeper and deeper and deeper. Now the deeper you go, the better you feel, the better you feel, the deeper you go. Again, every time I say sleep, it becomes easier. It is free to drop. Every time I say sleep, you drop even further. Every time it happens, it becomes easier. Every time it happens, it feels even more amazing. Now, in a moment, I'm gonna ask you to open your eyes. In a moment, I'm gonna ask you to open your eyes, and what you'll find is you will remember your name. You will remember the name you've always had. Nod your head if you understand. Because, like I said, everything I say becomes your reality. Everything I say becomes the absolute truth. However, what you'll find is you will remember forgetting your name. You will remember forgetting your name. Nod your head if you understand. As you go even deeper and deeper. Now, in a moment, I'm going to ask you to open your eyes, and what you'll find is as soon as you touch your hair and say a specific color, as soon as you touch your hair and say a specific color, your hair color changed to that specific color. Nod your head if you understand. So again, in a moment, I'm gonna ask you to open your eyes, and what you'll find is as soon as you touch your hair and say a specific color, your hair color changes to that specific color. And even when you look in the camera, the more realistic it looks. The more you look at it, the more amazing, the more realistic it completely looks. Nod your head if you understand. Because like I said, everything I say becomes your reality. Everything I say becomes the absolute truth. Now, 1, 2, 3, open your eyes, feeling refreshed, energized, and amazing. Again, my name is Patrick, and what's your name?
Clara.
Clara. Okay. Well, did you remember forgetting your name?
Yes.
I hope that wasn't too crazy. So that's one thing that we explained, right? So like when people ask you your name, you don't think about it. It's just instant, right? So we have to appreciate that we don't have to worry about remembering our name every time. Obviously, it's just instant. This is how powerful your subconscious is. Another thing that your subconscious can do is we're gonna do another test. Can you please touch your hair and just say a random color? Go ahead and touch your hair, just and then just say a color. Or hold it, keep holding it and just say any color.
Yellow.
Did anything happen to your hair?
It's like I got
You
highlights.
got highlights. I'll snap my fingers. It's gonna be even more yellow in 3, 2, 1. It's like your all of your hair is yeah. Have you ever had highlights before?
No.
How does it look? How does it look?
Good.
It
It
looks
looks
pretty good?
good.
Okay. So
Yeah,
have you ever
I should
dyed
have
your hair
got
before?
it before.
You've dyed your hair before?
No, never.
Okay. So obviously this is cheating. But anyway, so go ahead and experiment. Like maybe try blue, maybe try purple, try different colors. Like maybe blonde. I don't know. You can you can give it a shot. So you just have to hold your hair and just say a specific color, and then it'll change to that color. Go ahead and try a different one.
Green.
How does it look?
Very green.
But does it look good? Is what I'm saying.
No.
It doesn't. Why did you try green? Like, do you want to be the Joker?
I don't know.
You just wanted.
Nature.
Okay, I got you. I got you. Okay, okay. Try a different one. And
Okay. Orange.
orange. Wow. You're definitely trying colors that people don't usually try. So, what does orange look like? Does it look pretty good on you, or like this is a little too crazy?
No, I don't think it matches my skin.
It doesn't.
No.
Okay. Try purple. You know, my YouTube channel is called Purple Hypnotist. So try purple. Let's see what happens.
Purple.
It still looks pretty bad, or what do you think?
It looks a little better
It looks a little
than
better. Okay, I
usual.
appreciate that. Thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah, yeah. This is why my channel is called Purple, because purple
I
hair.
think it matches my skin color
It
more.
does. Okay. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
purple is a pretty nice color. Maybe one of these days I'll dye my hair purple.
Is
But
it your favorite color?
it's not my favorite. It's not my favorite color actually. My favorite color would be green. But that was like when I was like I don't know when I was in school and people asked me like in 5th grade what color I like, and that's I guess green because it's like
Yeah,
nature.
I
I just
always I
like
always
hope,
answer
I
a
guess.
different thing when I'm talking to people because I don't have a favorite one, so I just say
Yeah, it just depends on the mood, I guess. But so
exactly.
do you like nature? Because you kind of mentioned it earlier. You like nature? Okay.
I do.
Have you ever done stargazing?
No.
No. Okay. Just curious. Is your hair still purple?
Mm-hmm.
It is. Go ahead and snap your fingers. As soon as you snap your fingers, your hair is gonna be back to normal. Go ahead and snap your fingers.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Go ahead and snap it. Snap your fingers.
Yeah.
Snap
It,
it. Your fingers. Oh shit! I'm sorry. I just couldn't hear it. Is it back to normal?
yes.
Okay, awesome. So anyway, so what we just did is like hallucinations, for example. Your hair is obviously not purple, but your subconscious showed you an image of what it might look like if it was purple. Okay, it's like you're dreaming but you're awake. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead and just close your eyes. We're gonna keep going. I want to try to explain to you as much as I can about hypnosis. And please, if you need to go, let me know because I don't want to waste your time. Okay, you're not obligated to stay, but for now, just take a really nice deep breath in and another nice deep breath out. Take another really nice, really slow deep breath in. A slow deep breath out. Take another really nice deep breath in. Hold it as long as you can. I'm gonna count from 3 to 1 and say the word sleep. And as soon as you do, just let your head instantly fall to your chest as you exhale in 3, 2, 1. Sleep all the way down, even deeper. And the deeper you go, the better you feel. The better you feel, the deeper you completely go. In a moment, I'm gonna ask you to open your eyes, and what you'll find is as soon as you touch your hair and say a specific color, as soon as you touch your hair and say a specific color, as soon as you in a moment, I'm going to ask you to open your eyes. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to open your eyes. And what you'll find is as soon as you put your right hand over your right eye, you have x-ray vision. And what that means is you can see through solid objects. You can see through the ceiling. You can see through the walls. And the more you look further away, the more you can see through further away. Nod your head if you understand. Because like I said, everything I say becomes your reality. Everything I say becomes the absolute truth. Just like whenever you're dreaming. And the more you look further away, the more you can see further away. As soon as you put your right hand over your right eye, you have x-ray vision. Nod your head if you understand. Now, 1, 2, 3, open your eyes, feeling refreshed, energized, and amazing. So whenever I say sleep, whenever I say that, do you remember what I say? Like, is it very aware, or like is it hazy? Like right now, do you remember what we were just talking about? I'm curious.
Yes, I do.
Okay. So this is very interesting. So not a lot of people do it the way you do, but you're like very conscious, which is good also because you'll remember what's happening. But anyway, can you please put your right hand over your right eye, and let's see if anything happens. Yeah, just like this. Okay.
This.
Like just cover it up like that. Yeah. Did anything happen? What's going on? What's going on? Can you please
I
describe it to YouTube and yeah, to us? Like, what can you see? Because obviously this is your subconscious mind, and everybody reacts to it differently. So what can you see right now? What do you see?
yeah.
Can you,
So I'm in my room right now.
right, right.
But it's like I'm outside.
Well, what can you see outside? Like, what is your subconscious showing you? What it might look like if you have extra vision.
I can see like everything kind of black, but also I can see like some stars.
You can see the stars.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to snap my fingers. You're gonna see it even more, 1,000 times better. In 3, 2, 1, 1,000 times better now. Okay, now I gotta go pick up something outside the door real quick and just keep staring right there, and it feels a million times better. How does it look?
That's crazy.
Okay, you can just keep enjoying that real quick. Give me like 30 seconds. I'm gonna go grab some food real quick. Hello. No, they always do that. I'm really sorry about that too. Thank you. Are you still there?
Yes.
Sorry. How's the stars?
It's
Yeah, literally
really.
just got food. Ugh. Okay.
What did you get?
I got Hooters. I'm not sure if you know Hooters, but it's literally
Yeah.
just chicken wings.
Where the
Y-
girls wear those uniforms?
Wow, yeah, you're familiar with them, yeah. So I just got
Oh
it
my
through Uber
god.
Eats though, cause like I'm too lazy to go, and yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I can
Can
just
you,
go online and just look at boobs
if
instead.
I
Yeah,
if I don't keep my hands on my,
go ahead, try it. Yeah, take your hand off.
I'm not gonna see anything?
We'll see. I don't know. It depends on your subconscious. Depends if I actually talk to me correctly. Go ahead and take it off real quick. What's going on now? What can you see?
It's my room.
It's
No.
just your room. Okay. Yeah. So this is the thing, right? I talk to your subconscious and then go ahead and put it back. And let's see if you can
I'm scared.
just relax. Just relax. Again, it only works as long as you're comfortable. Okay. So the goal here is not to scare the shit out of you. The goal here is to kind of explain it to you. So, no pressure. But just if you need to, close your eyes first. Just close your eyes. Put your right hand by your just like that, and now open your eyes.
I can see it again.
But yeah, I mean, so does
No,
have
I
you
can't.
ever? Okay, just cover it like this. Look at the camera real quick. Look at me. Just do it like this so that you don't hurt your. Open your eyes. Just open your eyes.
Can
Just do it
you?
like this. Do it like this. So it's easier. Yeah. Okay. Now open your eyes. Open your
And
eyes.
yeah.
And now look
With my
up.
hands?
Yeah, with your hand like this. Now open your eyes.
Okay.
Open your eyes.
I can do that. Okay.
Yeah. So like that, and then now look up. Can you see the stars?
Yes.
I mean, to make this easier, I guess, to make this easier so you're not a little bit confused, go ahead and take your hand off. Take your hand off. And it's your ceiling again, right? Right now, you can only see the ceiling.
Yes.
Okay, it's gonna be the same thing. I'll snap my fingers. As soon as you touch your nose, you have X-ray vision in 3, 2, 1. Okay, touch your nose. It'll be easier. Okay, now do you have X-ray vision again? Can you see the stars?
Yes.
So you love nature, right? So have you ever done stargazing before?
No, but
Okay.
I
Do you
feel like
know
I'm
do you know about the Milky Way
no.
galaxy? Have you ever seen the Milky Way galaxy before?
No.
No? Okay.
No, but
You must be enjoying this because you're just really looking at that. But how does it look? Is there just a lot of stars, or can you please describe it to us?
uh, it's it's very dark,
Uh huh.
but
But you can see stars, or
yes, yes.
okay.
It's like I'm outside on like
Mm-hmm.
2 a.m., you know?
Is it 2 a.m. over there?
No.
Okay. I'm looking at my fries. But yeah. So anyway, we'll keep going. I mean, you can stay here all night. I guess I'll just eat. But no, I mean, we need to. I need to sober you up too.
I want to talk to you. Like, I want to say something, but let me change it. Can
But
I
yeah,
take
I
my
mean,
hand?
just to keep it on topic, right? So this is just your subconscious showing an image of what it might look like if you can see the stars right now. Because obviously, if you have a friend right there, she'll look at you and you're just like, oh yeah, you're crazy because you're staring at the ceiling. But again, this is something whenever we dream or whenever people see things that's not there. This could be something similar, right? Even though it looks so realistic to you right now, right?
Mhm.
But yeah. But anyway, we'll we'll keep going. We'll keep going. Um, go ahead and stop touching
No,
your
can
nose.
I stop?
I know you probably like it. Yes, I think the camera quality is like getting really bad. But
No. I was
can you
gonna
still
say
see me?
that.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. I was gonna say that. How do you do that? But why can I just do that with myself, with my subconscious? Like, don't think about that, and then I don't think, or
It's a
you know,
good question. Because
why can
normally
why can I just, I don't know, on stop doing
you
that, and
can
then I don't do that.
you can do this on yourself. You can do self
No,
hypnosis.
like
Well,
work out every day.
right,
Stop eating that much. I'll
right.
do this.
I mean, imagine if so. It's a really good point, right? So people pay hypnotists to hypnotize them so that they can be better with themselves, right?
Mhm.
So I actually do that. Like if there's anything you want hypnosis to help you with as a tool, because you are right now hypnotized, because now I'm talking to your subconscious, then I can definitely help you with something. Like I'm not a therapist, like I'm not gonna cure depression or anything, but anything simple I can definitely help you out. But back to your question, why can't you just do this? The answer is actually you can. It's just hard. Because when you're conscious and you're trying to guide your subconscious to do this, it's very similar to lucid dreaming, okay? Um it's very challenging because you have to like maybe record yourself and you have to like do it in the right way, okay? But right now because I was able to talk to your subconscious and kind of just bypass the conscious mind, it's easier for me to do it. But at the same time, I want you to think that it's not like hypnosis is like this magic that I can just change your life, okay? Like if I can do that, if I can just make myself smarter or just make myself like I don't know, be more productive. Like, and then any hypnotist can just be like really successful right now, if I'm making any sense. Okay.
Yeah, but maybe you can make the person believe that they are, like smart, and then,
Yeah.
you know,
So hypnosis is a tool, and it can definitely help. Okay. That's why there are people that helps with smoking, things like that. So yes, it's definitely possible. Sorry, I'll stop eating.
no, it's okay.
Um.
It's okay.
So
It seems like the food is very good.
it really is actually. Another thing, right? So while we're on the subject, emotions, for example. As soon as I snap my fingers, you just instantly burst out laughing in three, two, one, just like that. I'll snap my fingers again. It's gonna be even more hilarious, just like that. So whenever we feel happy or whenever we feel sad, and then you talk to our friend like, "Man, I just feel really crappy right now," and then your friend's just like, "No, just don't, just be happy." You can't just flip a switch and just change your emotions. Your emotions are controlled by your subconscious for a really good reason. So that's my battery died. Let me go back. But anyway, I'll get a battery real quick and then you can see me again. But what I want you
Okay.
to experiment with is as soon as you think of the emotion, like maybe feeling happy, and then snap your fingers, and then you just feel really happy. Go ahead and try that real quick. Think of an emotion, like a happy sensation, or just feeling excited. Go ahead and snap your fingers. Do you feel that now?
Mhm.
Go ahead and experiment with that. I'm gonna go grab another battery real quick so you can see me again, and just maybe try, I don't know, maybe feeling sad or feeling something else, and just see how crazy it is, how you can actually do this on your own. I'll be back. Did you think of anything? Why do you look sad? Did you actually try sad? I was just joking about that one, but
No, not yet. No, I didn't try it.
did you try any other feelings or not
No,
yet? Okay.
I'm waiting for you.
You're waiting for me. Okay, I'll guide you through it. Okay. As soon as as soon as I snap my fingers, you're just gonna feel really energized. In three, two, one. Just feeling energy just flowing through you. You just feel like you're pumped. Can you feel that?
Yes.
It's like you're like about to like explode and do whatever the heck you want. Like you're just like, wow, you can
No,
conquer the world
it's
right now.
like I want to go. I'm not a party person, but it's like
But
go
now you feel like you just
outside.
want to go out and hang out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, this is emotions, right? So like we've already talked about uh no, we haven't talked about that. We've talked about amnesia, you forgetting your name. Do you remember that? Good. And
Mhm.
then we talked about like hallucinations, you seeing the stars or your hair color changing, and now we just talked about emotion. Another thing is anesthesia, like pain. Okay. Whenever we were kids, this is the easiest way I can explain it. Whenever we touch something really hot, and then we obviously just instantly move it out, right? Like if we touch a really hot stove, like if we're heating water or something and we touch it, we just have to get our hand out, right? We don't think about it and move our hand out of the way. It's instant, right? Like it would just be weird. Oh, let me touch this. Oh, that's really hot. Let me move my hand. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah,
There's a
yeah.
reason why pain is controlled by the subconscious. It's instant. It's like a fight or flight response. I'll snap my fingers. As soon as I snap my fingers, both of your hands just instantly go up in the air in three, two, one, just like that.
What?
Sorry, you can understand. Sorry. As soon as I snap my fingers, both of your hands, instantly go up in the air in three, two, one, just like that.
Okay.
Right. So, did you move your hand, or did it just move up on its own? Did you move your hand, or it just moved up on
Did
its own?
it?
Did you do it, or did I? Did your
No, it's
subconscious?
like they did it.
Can you please put them down, or you just won't? Can you please put your hands down? Because now I just don't know what you're doing.
Can you do the magic for me to do it?
As soon as I snap my fingers, your hands are gonna be back to normal in three, two, one. They're just back to normal. So we talked about the first part, right? So as soon as you touch something really hot that you don't know, you move your hand out of the way. The other part is pain. As soon as I snap my fingers, you're not gonna feel any pain in your face. Your face is completely numb. Try to pinch your face and see if you feel anything. How does that? Can you feel your face?
No.
No. Try to pinch it. Not too hard, but I hope you don't do that often, because yeah, that would be a little bit weird. But okay. But you can't feel it right now.
No.
Okay. I'll snap my fingers, and then you can feel it again in three, two, one. Can you feel it now? So yeah, another thing hypnosis can do is instead of not feeling anything, you can feel it even more. I'm not sure if you remember the tingling sensation, but in a good way. Okay, like not like it hurts more. Okay, like
Okay.
that's not what I'm saying. But as soon as I snap my fingers, your face is just really sensitive in a good way. In three, two, one, go ahead and touch your face and just feel like this like tingly electric sensation, and this just feel nice. So whenever I'm not gonna get like inappropriate here or anything, but whenever we're like, in the moment with somebody that we have a crush on, whenever they touch our hand or whenever maybe they kind of like touch our face, we get like this butterfly feeling
Mhm, mhm,
because we're like, oh my god, we feel like we're more sensitive towards that person. And our subconscious kind of helps with that. Like, oh my god, like this guy just touched my hand. Like I'm freaking out. But if it's like somebody that you don't even like or like you're like annoyed with and they like touch your hand, you're not gonna feel anything. Actually, you're just gonna be like, stop
mhm,
touching me.
mhm.
So
Yeah.
your subconscious also plays with that. Like everything is more intense, like more sensitive whenever, you know. It just depends on how your subconscious is looking at it. But anyway, I'll snap my fingers. I'll be back to normal in three, two, one. Go ahead and touch your face and just make sure it's not like doing anything crazy. Can you feel it right now?
I'm gonna do the again.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I mean,
It's okay.
anyway. Yeah. So, if you can go anywhere tomorrow, like if you can travel, where would you go? Let's see.
Tomorrow. Anywhere.
Mm-hmm. Anywhere. Wow, you
Wait,
must have a lot of places. Yeah.
yes, I do have a lot of
have you
places.
have you been have you been outside Brazil? If you don't mind me asking.
I have not.
You have not. Brazil
No.
is pretty big, actually. Like you guys have
Yeah.
a fucking rainforest. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah. You don't need to
So
go anywhere.
I'm gonna choose Greece.
Greece. Okay. Like Athens. Like where all the
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Well, I'll just let you go. I'll let you. I'll let your imagination decide it. But you want to go to Greece, right? Okay. Go ahead and close your eyes. Take a really nice deep breath in, and a nice deep breath out. Take another really nice deep breath in. And three, two, one. Sleep all the way down, even deeper. Sleep even deeper and deeper. Now the deeper you get, the better you feel. The better you feel, the deeper you completely go. In a moment. In a moment. As soon as you open your eyes, what you'll find is as soon as you snap your fingers, you have the power of teleportation. All you have to do is think of a place that you want to go, and as soon as you snap your fingers, you instantly go to that place. However, what you'll find is even though you go to a different place, you can still talk to me, you can still hear me, you can still see me because it's absolutely important to know that you are still hypnotized. Nod your head if you understand. So again, in a moment, I'm going to ask you to open your eyes, and what you'll find is as soon as you open your eyes and as soon as you snap your fingers, you have the power of teleportation. And what that means is as soon as you think of a place, like Greece, as soon as you snap your fingers, you instantly go to Greece. The more you look around, the more realistic it looks. Whenever you look around, you can feel, look, you can smell everything helps it to become realistic. The more you look around, the more you smell, the more you feel the wind, the breeze. Everything helps to make it as realistic as possible. Nod your head if you understand, as soon as you snap your fingers. Now, one, two, three, open your eyes, feeling refreshed, energized, and amazing. Okay. Anyway, go ahead and try. Obviously, you probably know what I already said, but think of grease and just go ahead and snap your fingers and tell me if anything happens.
Okay.
Yep. Can you actually do you actually feel like you're in Greece right now? Like, can you see buildings? Like, how do you know that you're in Greece?
I know because all of the houses are like white,
Mm-hmm.
and the architecture.
Oh, are you close to the ocean?
Yes.
Okay, I know exactly what you're talking about. It is a beautiful place. Is it sunset, sunrise, or
Sunset.
sunset? Okay, I'll snap my fingers and you can see the sun setting closer now. Can you see that? It's really beautiful whenever it begins to set and how it kind of just makes the white color of the building kind of blend in. I'll snap my fingers. You can just feel this wind, the breeze, and it's really nice. Can you feel that right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But anyway, yeah, this is welcome to Greece. Maybe this year you can go once COVID kind of get better. But yeah, it does suck, right? Because everybody kind of got stuck because of COVID. But this is another thing. That's why you know. Anyway, go ahead and think of your room again and snap your fingers. Are you back to your room?
Yes.
Okay, you're like yes. You're like now you just want to go back. No, it's the thing, right? We've talked about it in the beginning. Like, if the internet stops working right now, I want to make sure that you can go back to your room on your own because I don't want you to think that you're in Greece and you start like tripping all over the place. That's gonna be a little dangerous.
Do you think that can happen?
It
Like,
can happen, yes. Because
okay.
okay, so for example, I'm not sure if you've ever done drugs, right? So people that takes like LSD or acid or like really really strong drugs that makes you hallucinate. Most of the time, you want to make sure you're with your friends or somebody that's watching over you because if they're not paying attention, you could be walking in the street not
Mm-hmm.
knowing what you're seeing, and then you get in an
Mm-hmm.
accident. So it's the same idea, same concept. So you would obviously prefer that you just stay put because some people would start like walking and stuff. So for people on YouTube, right, if you're a hypnotist or you're a hypnotist, you want to make sure that you're in a safe place. Like obviously you're not driving right now because that would be absolutely crazy if you're getting hypnotized while driving. That's just no, that's just stupid. But another thing is, if the internet does stop working, I want to make sure that you can go back on your own. Okay? Because, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that would suck. Like, oh shit, I'm in Greece and where the hell is my room? You know? Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be a little
Yeah.
scary. But,
Also,
yeah, yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
how is do you know those I don't know how it's called in English,
Mhm.
but do you know those kind of dreams that you can control what
I
happens in the
ask you,
dream?
lucid dreaming.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
that's the name. Yeah. How is that related to like
This,
hypnosis?
yeah.
Yes.
So, it's very similar to it, right? So, sometimes I explain hypnosis as dreaming. Just like how you're in Greece right now. You can naturally dream that you were in Greece and it feels so realistic that you were there until you wake up and like, oh damn it, it's just a dream. You know. It's similar to it. It's your subconscious doing it, just like you remember right now. Go ahead and snap your fingers again, or think of Greece and snap your fingers. You'll be back right there. Go ahead and do it. And just like that, you're back. So again, the more you look around, the more realistic it looks. So like you can still see the building, the sunset, the sun is still setting. It's really beautiful. You can feel the wind as it breathes through. Do you see people or like what can you see? Can you please describe it a little bit more? You're
No,
just the only one there. Wow,
they're not.
you must be
There's
really popular that they got all the people out just so that you can enjoy this view, huh? Okay, interesting.
yes. No, it's
Yeah. So again, this is very similar to lucid dreaming. And it's not like you have to be hypnotized to experience lucid dreaming. Okay? People do it on their own. Just like how you can hypnotize yourself on your own. It's just a little bit challenging. It definitely takes a lot of work and practice to hypnotize people.
can you do that to yourself?
Yeah, so like for me I can record myself and listen to myself as I get hypnotized,
But
but yeah.
isn't that hard because it's you that is trying to, like
Right.
get
It's
into your own head. So,
it's a double-edged sword. So go ahead and snap your fingers to go back to your room. So I don't want you to be kind of like in a hazy place. Go ahead and snap your fingers and just be back to your room now. Wow, you need to work on your snapping, but okay. Okay, that's a little better. Okay, awesome. Are you back to your room?
Yes.
Okay, sweet. So yes, so I actually recorded myself before, but I've not tried it because
Mhm.
it would be easier if it was like a female's voice that hypnotized me. I think it'll be more suiting. Like, I'm not sure if you checked out the channel. Like, for me, it's easier for me to hypnotize girls. Every time I try to hypnotize guys, they kind of get a little bit creeped out because it's, like a guy trying to relax them, and they just start getting goosebumps, and they start, questioning their. But anyway, my point is, sometimes it is more relaxing when it's a girls. It's like when you're trying to get a massage. Some girls would prefer guys massaging them instead of girls to girls, or vice versa. Some people just doesn't care. But ultimately, my point is, you have to be comfortable if you want to experience hypnosis. If you want to do this on your own, same thing, right? So you're a little bit scared, but as a hypnotist, I have a way to kind of take your focus instead of being scared to being focused on relaxing and enjoying it, you know? Um, and it's not like you have a weak mind or anything. That's not how hypnosis work. I think we've talked about that too. You have to be able to focus. You were able to focus on relaxing, another thing you can do is, do you have like a ring or anything? Like, do you have anything on your, like, do you have a ring or a bracelet, or do you have any jewelry? I'm kind of curious.
Not now.
Not now. Okay.
No.
Not even. Okay, okay, okay.
I
What
have
about,
earrings.
you got earrings? Okay, go ahead and take the earring out, just one of them. Okay. And this is something that I really don't do that much, but go ahead and, just like put it like this, like in front of you, okay? And just focus into it, okay? And I'll snap my fingers, and as soon as I snap my fingers, what you'll find is it's the most beautiful earring that you've ever seen. In 3, 2, 1, just like that. And you just absolutely focus in there now, and you can just see the tiny details even more. And the more you look at it, the more you can just feel yourself becoming even more focused. As you move it around, the more beautiful it looks. It's like you've had these earrings for some time, and this is the first time you're seeing how beautiful, how wonderful it looks. And again, the more you look at it now, I want you to just really focus. What I'm trying to show you here is for you to be hypnotized. You just have to be focused into something. And the more you focus into that, the more you can just feel your mind kind of drifting further and further as you move it around. As you keep looking, as you gaze and focus on it, just let your mind become absolutely focused on how beautiful it is. I'm not even hypnotizing you, I'm just telling you to focus into something, and that's just a form of hypnosis. But right now, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make you focus into something when you don't have to think about anything else. Because I've noticed that before, when you're thinking about something, maybe when you're scared to be hypnotized. But right now, just allow yourself to focus, just allow yourself to look right there. Not really doing anything. I'm just here in the background as I slowly hypnotize you, as I slowly let you enjoy the earring. The more you look at it, the more you just let your mind become fuzzy and blank. The more you just let yourself drift away as you enjoy it, as you allow yourself to appreciate the ring, the earring that you have, as you become even more focused. Now, 1, 2, 3, open your eyes, feeling refreshed, energized, and amazing. So I kind of just like fumbled quite a lot, but did you even feel anything? Did you feel like that earring was actually even like did it feel like you just got hypnotized by your earring in any way?
Yes.
Did you really? Okay, okay. Go ahead and just look at it real quick again, and just keep staring at it right now. Take a really nice deep breath in. And 3, 2, 1, just go back to that state when you don't have to think about anything, when all you have to do is enjoy this amazing view. No stress, no cares, no worries, just letting yourself enjoy it, letting yourself focus on that spot. And the more you focus on that spot, the more easier it is for you to just let everything else go. As you focus and stare, as you fumble that earring, everything else just seems to fade away. As I guide you through it, what I'm trying to show you is how easy it is. to just focus. Because whenever you're hypnotized, whenever you're experiencing hypnosis, all you have to do is to just let it happen on its own. Not thinking about it at all, you just let the flow as you sink and melt, as you gaze in that earring, as you become even more mindless and blank, just like that. And as soon as you start thinking of something, it just completely drifts away. As soon as you start beginning to think of something, it just completely fades away. And every time it happens, it becomes easier as you enjoy that spot, that focus, that gaze into nothingness. Imagining how beautiful it feels being hypnotized by your earring. How wonderful it is to just let it happen. And what you'll find is the more you try not to look at it, the more you just look at it even more. It's just like you're being hypnotized by your earring. The more you try not to look, the more you just can't stop looking at it. The more you try to think, the more you just sink. Now, 1, 2, 3, open your eyes. So, anyway, sorry, this is like freestyle at this point. I'm just saying random things. But did you feel anything? Like when you look at your earring now, like does it feel like you're being mesmerized by it? You know? But anyway, I mean that earring's probably more expensive now just because you probably have more sentimental value because I just I just made it more special. But go ahead and put it back. Go ahead and put it back. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to show you a way to hypnotize or trying to show you how you're being hypnotized but you're awake at the same time. If I'm making any sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's weird.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Like I mean, I can do it.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
look. So
interesting.
I'm gonna zoom into my face, right? Can you see my eyes right now?
Yeah, your
Okay.
camera is really good.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Jesus. Okay. Now you're making me blush because like I do like my camera setup. But can you see my eyes right now? Just focus into my eyes real quick,
Hmm.
and just keep focusing into my eyes and just look at me because this is another way to hypnotize people as you stare at my gaze. And the more you look at my gaze, the more you can just feel yourself absolutely focus into my eyes. It's really important if you want to be hypnotized. Just focus into my eyes, and the more you look, the more you can just feel me just sucking in all the thoughts out of your mind. And just allow it to happen, just allow yourself to enjoy being blank and empty. You can just feel your eyes are blinking more and more, and the more your eyelids blink, the more mindless and the more blank you become. The more you just can't stop looking, the more you just can't think of anything else anymore. The more you try to think of anything, the more you sink, and the more you sink, it becomes easier, so easy to sink, so hard to think. As you keep focusing, letting your mind become blank and empty. And again, the more it happens, the easier, the more wonderful it is for your mind to just be blank as you go deeper and deeper now. And what you'll find is the more you focus, the more you can just feel your eyes being strained, feeling heavier eyelids becoming so hard to look. And the more you blink, the more you can just let it go. The more you can just feel your eyes getting heavier and heavier eyelids. As the more you notice as your eyelids blink even more, the more it just fades further and further to this amazing state. When you don't have to do anything, no stress, no cares, no worries. As you focus, as I stare into your gaze, as your mind becomes even more blank as you enjoy it. No cares, no worries, not really thinking about anything. That feels wonderful when you don't have to do anything. When all you have to do is focus. In a moment, I'm gonna say the word sleep. When I say the word sleep, just let your eyes close and you let your head fall down to your chest. Take a nice deep breath and completely focus. And 3, 2, 1, sleep all the way down, even deeper and deeper and deeper. Now, the deeper you get, the better you feel. The better you feel, the deeper you completely go. I'm gonna count from 3 to 1. With every number, just allow yourself to become even more focused on my voice. Just allow yourself to become even more relaxed. In 3, going deeper. 2, becoming more focused. Take a nice deep breath in. And 1, just sleep all the way down. And what you'll find is every time I say sleep, your mind just instantly just feel fuzzy. It's like your mind just becomes completely unaware of what's happening. And every time it happens, it feels nicer, wonderful, more relaxing as you go deeper and deeper now. Every time I say the word sleep, the more your mind just becomes completely empty and blank. And again, it just takes practice. It takes practice to be blank, to be empty. Just like whenever you're wondering how it is to be hypnotized, how it is or what it feels to be hypnotized. Because right now you're still thinking, and that's completely fine. You have to think to be hypnotized, but at the same time, to completely experience being hypnotized, all you have to do is to just allow it to happen, letting your mind become blank and empty, sinking further and further when you absolutely drop deeper and deeper now. The deeper you go, the better you feel, the easier it is for you to drop even deeper and deeper now. In a moment, I'm gonna ask you to open your eyes, and what you'll find is as soon as you look into my eyes, your mind just becomes instantly blank, even more like never before. Nod your head if you understand as you go even deeper and deeper now. Now, 1, 2, 3, open your eyes, feeling refreshed, energized, and amazing. So it's like I'm hypnotizing you, but you're still awake. But as soon as you look into my eyes, your mind just becomes blank. You just kind of just stop thinking, and it becomes easier every time. Completely empty, completely blank, completely empty, completely mindless. Because again, in order to be hypnotized, you have to absolutely enjoy what you're doing. And right now, if you enjoy being blank when you don't have to think about anything, you go even deeper. When you enjoy not thinking about anything, you become even more blank as you stare into my eyes as you go deeper and deeper now. In a moment, I'm gonna snap my fingers. You're gonna be completely awake again, completely back to normal. 3, 2, 1. Open your eyes. How did that feel? Did you feel like you went a little deeper this time?
Yes.
Okay, there you go. You're welcome. So the thing about hypnosis, right? So like, absolutely for this, I want to make sure you remember everything because my goal here is to explain to you how hypnosis works. But sometimes when you get hypnotized, there's fireworks outside because it's 4th of July. I'm not sure
Yeah.
if you can hear it, but
Why are you
um,
not out drinking?
I know people was asking me if I should go drink, but I'm here instead. I just like what I do. So, but anyway, for example, I want you to try to remember, okay, how many seconds I'm talking beginning. Now look into my eyes and just 3, 2, 1, blank, just like that, empty and blank, sinking and melting. Absolutely focus into my eyes, absolutely focus to my voice, absolutely enjoying as you allow yourself to become more blank. Completely focus into my gaze, becoming easier every time. So easy to think, so hard to think, as you absolutely enjoy focusing into my eyes. Knowing that it feels amazingly good being blank, being mindless. No stress, no cares, no worries as you go deeper and deeper. Completely unaware, and that feels wonderful. When you don't have to think about anything. When all you have to do is let go. As I guide you deeper, as I guide you further, as you become more blank, as you become emptier like never before. Every time you look into my eyes, you go deeper, even deeper. 3, 2, 1, open your eyes. Do you remember how many seconds was that, or do you just kind of like lose track of time at this point?
I don't
You
know.
just so it becomes a little bit easier to explain it to you, but one thing that we haven't talked about would probably be let's see. I mean, do you have any questions? Let's shift the focus. And what do you have any questions? And you seem like a very curious person,
I
and yeah. So like
yeah,
yeah, like what's in your mind right now?
I had something in mind, but now I forgot. But
I'm sorry, that's probably my fault.
I
um.
had many things in mind. I was like, oh yeah, I have to ask that, and then I just forgot.
Okay. Let me do this. Do you have a favorite pet, or like do you have a favorite animal? I know you like nature, so.
I don't have pets,
Mhm.
but I like dogs.
You like dogs.
I do.
Okay. Go ahead and just look into my eyes and just keep focusing and just keep staring, and it becomes easier every time you focus. Your mind just becomes instantly blank, empty and sinking, melting. Knowing that as I keep looking at your eyes, the more you do the same thing. The more I look into your eyes, the more you become blank and empty. As I absolutely focus, as I take you deeper every time. In a moment, I'm going to snap my fingers. As soon as I snap my fingers, just let your eyes close, letting your head fall down to your chest so easy. In 3, 2, 1, sleep all the way down. That's it, going even deeper. Let your head fall all the way down to your chest. You just sink all the way down. Now, the deeper you get, the better you feel. The better you feel, the deeper you get. The deeper you get, the better you completely feel. And now, in a moment, I'm gonna ask you to open your eyes, and what you'll find is as soon as you open your eyes, you're no longer human. You are now a dog. From the way you act, the way you think, you're completely a dog. You think like a dog, you act like a dog, you feel like a dog. Nod your head if you understand. And maybe you don't know what that means, but what you'll find is as soon as you open your eyes, you just absolutely think like a dog, act like a dog, be like a dog. And the more you look and the more you feel it, the more realistic it looks. Nod your head if you understand. Because you know that everything I say becomes your reality, everything I say becomes the absolute truth. So again, in a moment, I'm going to ask you to open your eyes, and what you'll find is you're no longer human. You are now a dog. You feel like a dog. You think like a dog. 1, 2, 3. Open your eyes. When you're fresh, energized, and amazing, just feel me just patting your head, and just, does it feel really nice? Just feel me just patting it. Does it feel nice? Can you feel me patting your head right now?
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, this is a little bit weird because I'm not sure if it's working the way I want it to work. But in a moment, I'll snap my fingers and just feel me like scratching your back. And does that feel nice? But anyway, anyway. So what are you thinking about right now? Like what's going on? What's happening? Is anything happening? Are you maybe 3, 2, 1? You'll be back to being a human being in 3, 2, 1. Back to being a human now. Okay. So that was a little bit weird. Do you remember that experience? Like, did you feel anything? Because it is a little bit hard. Like, what happens?
I don't know. I don't know how to explain, but I was not me.
You were not you. Like, did you think that you were like, even when you looked at yourself, you were like a dog, for example?
Yeah, it was kind of like my. I was looking at my hand.
Right, and it just looks like paws.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. I'll snap my fingers again.
My
You'll.
skin. No, my
You don't want it. You
skin.
don't want it.
No,
Okay, okay,
my
okay.
skin was not my skin.
Yeah, I didn't know. It's kind of hard because like I'm not there, but that's another thing, right? So anyway, one thing. Oh my goodness, sometimes I forget because there's so many suggestions. Okay,
Mhm.
do you have a favorite singer that you would love to meet?
Singer.
Yes, a singer.
Yes,
Who
I
who
do.
who's a singer?
Harry Styles.
Harry Styles. Okay, I've had
Love
that
him.
request before, but go ahead and just close your eyes. Take a really nice deep breath in. And 3, 2, 1, sleep all the way down. Just let your mind become even more blank. Just imagine, even with your eyes completely closed, even with your eyes completely closed, imagine that I'm looking at you right now. As I stare at your eyes, even with your eyes closed, you can just allow your mind to become even more blank. Imagine in your mind's eye as I stare and look and watch. As you imagine yourself becoming even more blank, becoming even more hypnotized. Just the idea of me looking at you, just the idea of you dropping and melting, allows you to become even more blank, allows you to become even emptier, knowing that the power of your imagination takes you deeper like never before. Imagine me looking and staring right there, right at your eyes, looking as you drop deeper, looking as you become even more blank, looking that knowing that as long as you enjoy what you're feeling, as long as you enjoy being blank, the more powerful, the more amazing, the more it takes you even deeper and deeper still, knowing how powerful your subconscious is as I guide you to this amazing state of being empty, being blank, until everything just fades away. Deeper and deeper and deeper. Now, in a moment, I'm gonna ask you to open your eyes, and what you'll find is I'm no longer Patrick the Hypnotist. I am now Harry Styles. From the top of my head to the tip of my toes, from the way I look, from the way I act, even when I sing A B C D E F G, what you'll hear instead is a Harry Styles song. Nod your head if you understand. So again, in a moment, I'm gonna ask you to open your eyes. In a moment, I'm gonna ask you to open your eyes, and what you'll find is I'm no longer Patrick. What you'll see instead is Harry Style, and even when I talk, what you'll hear is Harry Style. From the way I look, the way I act, from the way I speak, and the way I sing, I am Harry Styles. From the top of my head to the tip of my toes. Now you're right if you understand. Now, one, two, three. Open your eyes, feeling refreshed, energized, and amazing. How are you doing? Can you see me right now?
What? Why are you using Omigo?
Why? I don't know. I just get bored. Do you know who I am?
Yes,
Okay. Who am I? Just for
you're
just out of
Harry.
curiosity. I'm Harry Style. Okay. Would you like me to sing a song for you?
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever been to any concerts or anything like that? With
Not a
no?
concert. No.
Okay. All right. Let me sing a song. I mean, do you even listen to me? I guess that's
I
you
do.
you do. Okay. Okay.
Every
I appreciate
day.
every day. I appreciate
I
it.
like you.
Thank you. It means a lot. That's what I'm here for. Okay, I'll sing, okay? A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P. Do you know
That's
that song?
that's my favorite song.
That's your favorite song? I
Oh,
really appreciate it. I work really hard on that song. But anyway, unfortunately, I do need to go. I hope that I kind of brightened up your day, even just for like maybe 20 seconds. And just for now, just close your eyes and just allow yourself to go deeper. Take a nice deep breath in, close your eyes, and sleep all the way down even deeper and deeper still. Every time I say sleep, it becomes instant for your mind to be blank. It becomes instant for you to just drift further and further, becoming empty, becoming blank, becoming mindless. Because you know how good it feels when you don't think about anything. You know how good it feels when you're just guided into this state of focus, this state of relaxation, melting deeper, sinking more, being more blank, being more empty as you enjoy it, as you drop deeper now. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to open your eyes. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to open your eyes, and what you'll find is as soon as you open your eyes, what you'll find is I am completely back to normal. I'm completely back as the hypnotist. I'm Patrick. However, you will remember seeing Harry Styles. Nod your head if you understand. One, two, three. Open your eyes, feeling refreshed, energized, and amazing. Did you remember seeing Harry Styles?
yes.
Can you please describe what he was wearing?
Like a flower shirt. It's like
A typical Ed Sheeran hairstyle. Okay.
yes, but the bottoms, I don't know. It was kind of like open, showing like his
Were you
head.
looking? Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Jesus. Horrible. Did he sing a song for you?
Yes,
What
he
song
did.
did he sing?
Was she? It's a song I like.
Okay, okay. So, I'm not sure if you remember, but I was just singing A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Your subconscious heard that instead. So, if Harry Style ever watched this video for some reason now, he knows that you like that song, She. You know, that's what your subconscious picked, right? Like, I didn't ask you what your favorite song is. That's just the one that you picked for some reason. So, you
Mm,
must really like that song. I'm gonna look it up now.
I
So,
do. Do
yeah.
it. It's a good song.
But okay, it's probably gonna get stuck in my head, so I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I'll probably start listening. That's what happens when I ask people. Um, Another thing that I completely forgot to talk about. It kind of remind me, but um, things that our subconscious also do. So, do you have food or do you have water anywhere or no?
No.
What is that? Is that a stuffed toy in the back?
What part? Here?
Yes. Yeah, that.
Yes.
Okay.
It's the
As soon
rabbit.
Don't grab it yet. Don't grab it. Oh, okay. Put it down. Put it on the table. Put it on the table.
Yeah.
Okay. As soon as I snap my fingers, that will weigh 1,000 pounds. Try to pick it up, and it's just stuck. Try to pick up the stuffed toy. Really try. Like really try to pick it up, and the more it's just stuck right there.
How do you
So
do?
so our subconscious, actually like dopamine most of the time controls our muscle controls. Okay, our
Mm-hmm.
subconscious calculates this in the background. Okay, so like for example, I'm gonna grab this cup, right? So I don't think about how heavy it is. The subconscious knows that in the background. Like it's like physics. Like how much I approach it, how much my it's like a robot. Okay, like I'm acting like a robot. But if I was a robot, I have to figure out how much it weighs, how much it grips. Because if this is a little bit heavier, then I have to grab it a little bit tighter, right? So the subconscious does that. Like if I try to eat this, I don't tell myself, okay, move my hand a little bit closer to my face, open my mouth, and then eat. That's not how you eat. You just your subconscious does all of that in the background. Okay, so I told your subconscious that that stuff toy weighs 1,000 pounds. That's why you can't pick it up. Okay. So anyway, I'll snap my fingers. You can pick it up again in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, just like that. Go ahead. Is it still stuck? Okay. I was like, I got scared for
How
a second.
cute it is.
It is.
I
It
know.
is pretty cute. You
I
know what? You know what would
never
be crazy though?
what?
I'll snap my fingers, and your stuffed toy is gonna be alive in 3, 2, 1. Look at it. Is it moving? I'll snap my fingers. It'll be back to normal in 3, 2, 1. I hope that wasn't too scary.
It's scary.
Was that scary? I hope you don't dream about it. I'm really sorry. It just
I won. That was
okay.
really cool.
Okay,
Oh
okay. Another thing. I'll probably go. I'm not sure if you've noticed. Do you know how long we've been talking?
no.
We've been talking for an hour and a half.
No
Yeah.
way.
My food's been sitting here for a while, but it's okay.
It seems like 20 minutes.
Yes, because you're hypnotized. Okay. I'll show you another thing. Okay. Go ahead and close your eyes again. Take a really nice deep breath in. And 3, 2, 1. Sleep all the way down, even deeper. And deeper still. That's it. Going even deeper, becoming blank and empty, sinking as you drop. Even deeper and deeper. Now the deeper you get, the better you feel, the better you feel, the deeper you go. In a moment, in a moment, as soon as you open your eyes, what you'll find is as soon as I say the word freeze, as soon as I say the word freeze, your body instantly freezes into place. And at the same time, your mind instantly freezes into place. As soon as I say the word freeze, your body instantly freezes like a mannequin. And at the same time, your mind completely stops thinking. It's like you're completely empty and blank. It's like time completely stopped. As soon as I say the word freeze, you won't be aware what's happening until I say unfreeze. Nod your head if you understand. So again, in a moment, I'm going to ask you to open your eyes, and what you'll find is as soon as I say the word freeze, your body instantly freezes into place. However, what you'll find is your mind do the same thing. It's like time completely stop as soon as I say freeze. You won't be aware what's happening because you become completely empty and blank. It's like your mind just completely become frozen until I say unfreeze, and you can think and move again. Nod your head if you understand. Now, 1, 2, 3, open your eyes, feeling refreshed, energized, and amazing. Okay, we're gonna do a quick test real quick. Put your hand like this in front of you and look at it now and tell me how many seconds you're looking at it beginning now. Freeze, completely frozen, completely blank. Again, every time you're frozen, it becomes easier. Your mind becoming even more empty, becoming even more blank, completely unaware. It's like time completely stops until I say the word unfreeze, and when I say that word, time continues. However, you won't be aware. So, how many seconds unfreeze? How many seconds were you looking at it? Do you remember? Was it 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds?
I don't know.
You don't. Okay. Can you see this cup right now? Look at this cup.
hmm
Can you see it right now?
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Freeze. Completely frozen. Completely blank. Completely mindless. Every time I say freeze, your mind just becomes even more blank. It's like time completely stopped. As you go even deeper, it becomes easier every time. 3, 2, 1, unfreeze. Did you see it move? You didn't. Huh. Have you ever watched The Matrix? The movie The
Yeah.
Matrix? It's like a
Uh-huh.
glitch in the Matrix, is what's happening, okay? Can you see me right now? Can you see me? And 3,
Uh-huh.
2, 1. Freeze, completely frozen, completely blank. Every time it happens, it becomes easier. That's for your mind to become completely unaware. Time completely stop until I say unfreeze. Did you see me move?
No.
So what's happening is obviously you're hypnotized, but can you make a peace sign like this real quick? Just like that. And 3, 2, 1. Freeze, completely frozen, completely blank, completely empty, completely unaware. Now, in a moment, I'm going to snap my fingers. As soon as I snap my fingers, your right hand's going to completely go back down to your lap in 3, 2, 1. Just let you're completely unaware of what's happening in 3, 2, 1. Unfreeze. Where's the peace sign? Do you remember you putting the peace sign down? So, what's happening is your subconscious is not necessarily aware of everything that's happening. Okay. So, whenever we dream, we pretty much forget it as soon as we wake up. Okay. So whenever we lucid dream, that's a whole separate issue because you're actually consciously like, oh my god, I can control my dream. I can do whatever I want. But a regular dream, most of the time we remember it in the beginning of the day and then it just kind of fades away
It's true.
because your subconscious does all of that. So like what we're doing right now is you had your peace sign up like this, and now you have it down, and 3, 2, 1, just freeze, completely frozen, completely blank, completely unaware. Every time it happens, it becomes easier. As you become even more blank, freeze, even emptier, that's it, sinking and frozen. Now, even though you're unaware, make a peace sign with your right hand and put it in front of your face. Right now, completely unaware, completely blank, completely frozen. 3, 2, 1, unfreeze. Do you remember making a peace sign just like that? Yeah. So, again, it's like a glitch in the matrix, okay? Anyway, I'll probably go.
Yeah,
There's
me
probably,
too. I'm
yeah,
really tired as I can see. But that was
yeah,
so cool. That was so, so,
yeah.
so cool.
Have you ever watched Harry Potter?
Yes.
You have. Do you know about? Have you ever been to Hogwarts? Or I guess you obviously not, right? I'll do like two more suggestions just for you. I'll snap my fingers. As soon as I snap my fingers, all the pictures, all the posters in your room will be completely animated in 3, 2, 1. They're completely moving now. So, do you see the pictures behind you? Like all the pictures in the walls? Is it moving? Can you?
Yes.
So see like the one behind you, and go over there and look at it and tell me it was actually like animated. Just pick one up and then just take it with you, if it's possible. If you can't, just try it. Yeah. Are they all moving? Yeah. Okay. It's not. Now, yeah. Just take that with you, and yeah. And the more you look at it, the more it moves. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, does it look realistic?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah. Anyway, so that's there you go. That's the one thing in Hogwarts. But yeah, another thing that I can show you is do you have a blanket anywhere close by?
I do.
You do. Okay, perfect, perfect. This is the last thing I promised. Then I also need to start eating because I think my food's like completely like cold at this point. Okay, just do you know that scene in Harry Potter when Harry first got his invisibility cloak?
I guess. Yeah.
You okay? Okay, go put the blanket aside for now. Go put the blanket aside
Uh-huh. Okay.
and just close your eyes. Take a really nice deep breath in. And 3, 2, 1, sleep all the way down, becoming even more focused, dropping and melting, sinking, becoming blank and empty now. So again, in a moment, I'm going to ask you to open your eyes. As soon as you open your eyes, what you'll find is your blanket is no longer any ordinary blanket. It is not an invisibility blanket. And what that means is as soon as you put something inside the blanket becomes invisible. And whatever you put inside it becomes completely invisible. Again, in a moment, I'm going to ask you to open your eyes. And what you'll find is as soon As you open your eyes, your blanket is no longer any ordinary blanket. It is now an invisibility blanket, like in Harry Potter. And what that means is as soon as you put something inside the blanket becomes invisible, and whatever you put inside it becomes completely invisible. Nod your head if you understand. 1, 2, 3. Open your eyes, feeling refreshed, energized, and amazing. Go ahead and put something inside the blanket, like your hand, and tell me if anything happens. Yeah. Did anything happen right now?
You can see it.
You can't see it, or you can't see it.
I cannot see it.
You cannot see it. Oh God. Okay. Go ahead and put the blanket around your shoulders, like in Harry Potter when Harry first got his invisibility cloak. And let's just see. Yeah. What's happening?
Can you see me?
I don't know. Am I hypnotized? No, not really. So yeah. But what's going on? What's going on here?
I'm not here.
You're
It's
not
not
there. So
not
wait, do you have a floating head, or you can't even see your head?
No, I can't see my head, but I cannot see anything like from here
So it's
to
like you have a
here.
floating head. Okay.
Yes.
There you go. This, and again, this is just your subconscious, right? Where this whole time I'm talking to your subconscious. That's why you're experiencing this. Okay. Um. Anyway, go ahead and put the blanket back down so that you look normal, unless you just like having a floating head. But yeah. Another thing that I can do. Okay. As soon as I snap my fingers, I'm gonna be completely invisible. As soon as I snap my fingers again, I'll be back to normal. 3, 2, 1. From the top of my head to the tip of my toes, I'm completely invisible now. Can you see me?
No.
No? Did you see the chair? Okay.
Yeah, but I
Okay.
can hear
Just
you.
you can hear me. Can you
Yeah.
see the
The cup is moving.
on its own?
Yeah.
Wow. Interesting. You really just can't see me. Okay. Let me put that down. Here's a phone,
Mm-hmm.
and here's a magic 8 ball. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Let me go ask. Is Claire hypnotized right now? Oh, it said absolutely. No. Anyway, so you can only see the 8 ball. It's just floating.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. I'll snap my fingers again. I'll be back. Can you see me now?
Yes, I
Okay.
can.
Anyway, we've been talking for quite a lot of time. I'm not sure if you noticed. So I'll
Yeah,
completely
you
sober you
mentioned
up.
that.
It just feels like how long do you think it's been for you?
I don't know. It doesn't seem like a long time.
It doesn't seem like an hour and 40 minutes.
No, it seems like 20 minutes,
20 minutes. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I've been talking quite a lot. So, but is there anything you want hypnosis to help you with as a tool? Like, do you have trouble sleeping? Something simple, like a bad habit, maybe nail biting, or anything that's something that like again, I'm not a therapist. Like, I'm not gonna cure depression.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. Wait,
go
hold on.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
I don't judge me. I
I'm
I
not.
eat too much, but not in a normal way. I swear to you. It's like I'm too anxious and then I don't stop eating.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
So ultimately, this is the biggest thing, right? And I know we've been talking for so long already, so I'm gonna keep this quick. But if anyone, if like, I'm not sure if you're still down to put this in YouTube. It's completely up to you. But again, hypnosis is a tool, right? So somebody asked me before, "Hey, can I forget my ex?" And I could make you forget your ex. That's completely fine. But the reason why it's painful is because we have to go through it, right? We have to learn from that mistake. What if you have another relationship and it went sideways? How are you gonna cope with that? Okay. Another thing is somebody smoking. Like, they want me to make them stop smoking. And I could, but what if you're like depressed, and what if you're trying to cope with depression or being sad or being anxious by smoking? If I take that away, then maybe it gets worse. Do you get what I'm saying? So normally when I help people, with habits, instead of taking it away, like making you less likely to eat. The next thing you know, like I see you post like, oh my god, I lost like 60 pounds. That's not how I'm gonna do it. The way I do it is giving you more choice, more control of what you want to do. Because like you said, right, you feel anxious and you just can't stop eating.
Yeah.
It's the same whenever we ask ourselves, why can't I just stop doing this? Like if you're trying to sleep at night and you just start overthinking, like why can I not sleep? Then you just can't sleep even more. The more you try to fight your subconscious, the more you're just gonna lose. Because your subconscious is important. Your subconscious controls your breathing, your emotions, all the things in the background. Pain, right? Like it's like a very basic thing. Your subconscious controls all of that. The more you try to fight it, the more it's gonna fight back and just like say fuck you to you. So you have to just accept what you have. Okay. The more you do that, the more you just like, okay, I feel sad right now, whatever. The more it's just gonna like kind of fade away. Okay. You have to accept your feelings, is what I'm saying. Sorry, I'm not a therapist. I'm just
No,
trying
I
to
get
explain to
it. No,
people.
it makes sense.
I'm trying to explain to people that first, hypnosis is only a tool, and second is sometimes it feels like we're not in control. But that's
Mhm.
completely fine because I can't control you. I can't control the environment. I can't control the weather. It's about our decisions afterwards that matters. Okay.
Mhm.
So what I'm gonna do? So you said you. So sorry. So your issue, you think I'm not gonna judge you, is whenever you're anxious, you just can't stop eating, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna tell your subconscious that every time you're anxious, you're gonna be able to realize if you're craving, if you're gonna eat or not, giving you back choice or control. Okay. So anyway, I hope that's not too complicated. I'll try to do it a little bit better when I'm gonna wake you up. But do you have anything that you're interested more to try with hypnosis before I completely sober you up? Before I completely wake you up, is there anything else? This is your
Um,
last chance. Like, is there anything that your friend did that you're kind of curious about, or like that you want to see? Like, obviously, we did the
no,
forget your
you
name.
did you did everything. You did the famous person thing. You
Yeah,
did
yeah.
the name. He also did the name.
The hair color. I'm not sure if he has ever done that. I think
No,
that's like,
not the hair color.
I
You
think this is
did
like kind of like,
everything.
I don't want to say like it's an original me, but I think I'm like one of the first
You're
person that
better
actually
than
did that.
him. Yeah, I'm gonna say that to him. I found a
Okay.
guy better than you.
No, 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 no. No. He, I'm trying to like talk to more people about hypnosis, and this is the goal of this, right? Because there's so much stigma out there. So I want to, the reason why I want this to be in my channel is so that people becomes more knowledgeable about hypnosis. Okay, and I
Mhm.
hope that you learned a little bit more about hypnosis tonight.
I
I
did.
really appreciate
I
you
learned
trying.
a lot.
Yeah, but yeah. The any more? So you said you're pretty much good, right? I'll completely
Yeah.
wake you up. Okay, go go ahead
Why are
and close
you
your eyes.
laughing?
Sorry, I'm like I have freaking French fries on my, and then I'm trying to hypnotize you, so it's really rude of me. That's what I was thinking in the background. But go ahead and close your eyes, and I'm gonna completely wake you up. Okay, I'm gonna count from 1 to 5 and wake you up. Take a really nice deep breath in, and a nice deep breath out. Take another really nice deep breath in, and 3, 2, 1. Sleep all the way down. I'm gonna count from 1 all the way to 5. When I reach the number 5, you're gonna be completely wide awake. All the suggestions are going to be completely gone except for this last suggestions about eating whenever you're anxious. And what this means is whenever you feel anxious, and what you'll find is you're going to be completely aware. It's going to be completely, absolutely your choice if you want to eat or not. So again, every time you feel anxious, what you'll find is you're going to be completely aware regardless if you want to eat or not. If you want to eat, awesome. If you don't want to eat, you're going to be completely aware of knowing how easy it is to not to eat because you know how powerful your subconscious is. Not your head if you understand. And again, hypnosis is only a tool. It's only as good as you allow it to be. It's only as good as you accept what you feel. Realizing how powerful your subconscious is, what you'll find is every time you're anxious and you're craving to eat, what you'll find is it's going to be so easy not to eat if you don't want to eat. Nod your head if you understand. Because, like I said, everything I say becomes your reality. Everything I say becomes the absolute truth. Just like as you're hypnotized right now, as I talk to your subconscious even more. Take a really nice deep breath in. And 1. I'm going to go all the way to 5. When I reach the number 5, you're going to be completely wide awake. All the suggestions going to be completely gone except for this one about eating whenever you're anxious. Take another really nice deep breath in. And 2, just feel energy flowing through your body now. 3, remembering every single thing that happened. And 4, becoming even more energized. Go ahead and just stretch your body, stretch your hands, stretch, and just feel energy flowing through you. Just like feels like you just had 6 hours of nap and you just can't wake. But wake up. Take another really nice deep breath in. And 5, completely wide awake. Go ahead and just open your eyes. How are you doing?
Good.
Awesome, awesome. I can finally eat my chicken.
Finally.
Yeah. But please, so this is called grounding. Just please look around and make sure you're not in Greece or you're not seeing stars in your ceiling. Are you
No,
good? Or
it's okay.
your stuffed toy is not alive? It's not
No,
moving, right? It's
it's here.
and the pictures are not moving, right? The one that you grabbed from the wall.
No, no,
Okay.
it's
It's
here.
back to normal. Okay, awesome.
Yes.
So I'm gonna say the word sleep. I just want to make sure you don't like kind of flop down. Okay, 'cause I want to make sure that every suggestions is gone except for the one with eating. So 3, 2, 1. Take a nice deep breath in, and 3, 2, 1. Sleep. Perfect. Completely sobered
Okay.
up.
That
I
was
hope that
so cool.
I
This is
appreciate
the
it. Thank you.
coolest thing I've ever said in my life.
That means a lot, okay? Again, you've asked me, is this something that you can do on your own? Yes, absolutely. It just takes a lot of practice to do it on your own. It's easier to hypnotize other people because you can observe how they're doing, okay?
Mhm.
Um, so it's completely up to you. Like, do you want to see this video? Do you want to see your reaction later?
I mean,
It's up to you. Yeah.
I'm a very reserved person, so
Okay.
I don't know, I kind of didn't want to be on YouTube, but at the same
Yeah.
time, you spent so much time on me, and you said so
It's
many important things that I think people should know. So I kind of
wow. That means a
yes,
lot. Like, okay. Well, thank
yeah,
you so much. I mean, maybe your friend can see this too and, get some maybe we can learn from each other or whatever. Okay?
yeah, that was
But
really
I'm
cool.
just a comment away. Again, my channel is called Purple Hypnotist. And thank you so much for
Subscribe
trying.
to it.
Yeah,
Okay, next
I'll try
video.
to hypnotize more guys too for anyone that's curious because it is a lot of girls out there. Okay, like don't get me wrong, it does look a little bit creepy because it's just a bunch of girls getting hypnotized, but I'm
Yes,
trying to hypnotize more guys too. Anyway, thank you so much.
you're
Let me
welcome.
make sure you remember your name. What is your name?
I do. My name is Clara.
Thank you
Now
so
my
much.
dad's gonna know. But anyways,
No, okay. Well, I hope you have a good night. I'm gonna have some dinner.
you
So, all
yeah.
right. Bye
Well,
bye.